There is no audio on these lessons. That has been done on purpose to encourage the teacher and a parent to read the problem, wait for the child to solve it, then listen to the student's solutions. Unlike these samples, which play continuously, the lessons stop after each question. Prior to these lessons, students have had multiple opportunities to experience the 10 frame, filling the top row to make 5 and filling the bottom row to make 10. Meaning is developed for the expression 7 plus 3. A solution is animated to illustrate one way to solve the problem. This is a problem with no action. Key information is highlighted and connected to the representation. Since there is no action, the parts and the whole, when appropriate, are identified. Each problem ends with the parts and the whole connected to the part-part-whole diagram. Note the clouds cover the objects so students cannot simply count to get their answer. Meaning is developed for 9 minus 6. Students use their knowledge of the 10 frame to subtract to 5 and then subtract the rest. This will help them learn to use 10 to add and subtract when they get to larger numbers. The clouds not only encourage students to get beyond counting, this problem illustrates how clouds can be used to create challenge and interest. Students love to be able to predict what's behind the cloud. This illustrates adding to 5, then adding the rest. This shows another way to think. Some students might choose to use addition and some might choose to use subtraction. You can use addition to describe what happened. You can also use subtraction to describe what happened. Even this problem, when you subtract but don't know how many were taken away, is accessible to kindergarten students. The think cloud helps students follow the reasoning. Another way to think is often presented. Note the direction box in the lower right-hand corner of this window. After each question, it briefly tells what to do before clicking to go to the next slide. One part and the whole are shown. Students need to figure out the other part. This illustrates a comparison situation that is accessible to kindergarten students. Number lines are used to represent the comparison. The difference is unknown. The small set plus the difference equals the same amount as the large set. Students are also asked to create word problems. Conditions are provided. In this case, the small set is 1. There are 4 more in the large set. You can use addition to represent this situation. There are almost 400 5-minute Explore lessons in chapters 2, 5, 8,